Hey everyone, welcome to the Journal's 5th show. I'm your host, Jason Jarrett.
And I'm Alessia Peluso, and we are here webcasting live on demand from Centennial College with yet another great show for you guys today.
Truly a great show, so keep it on play as we take a look at stories about skateboarding, canary breeding, the Centennial basketball team, the Colts, and the dangerous art of parkour.
And don't forget, we have a live performance by Corey Niles, a hip-hop and R&B artist from Toronto.
Sounds really cool. So let's get the show started by taking a look at our first story.
Okay guys, in our first story, our producer Lisa Wright takes a look at the popular culture of skateboarding. She scoped out some skate parks and picked up a few tips along the way. Let's check it out.
I'm Lisa Wright from The Journal, and I sat down with skateboard enthusiast Josh Lenz in his home in Windsor as he told me a bit about what it's like to skateboard. His passionate attitude taught me a lot about the meaning of doing something you love.
I've been really passionate about it because it's such a release. It's a stress reliever. It's something really positive that you get a lot out of. You know, like you learn a trick and suddenly everything else in life just kind of doesn't seem as important. The tricks I've been working on lately are a lot more technical than what I started out with. It's definitely, you got to go with a building block approach. You know, it's like stepping stones. Specifically, I like to skate with my buddy Mike Brennan. He's an awesome guy. He's always got a positive mental attitude. He's PMA. Living down in Windsor now, we go to the Atkinson skate park a lot. They got a strong skate scene down there. For my buddy Mike Brennan, we're so passionate and like live our life by skateboarding that we're planning on opening our own skateboard business. We're gonna start an Action retail store down by Windsor. So it's something really excited for. Definitely help us give back something to skateboarding that we've taken, you know. So hopefully we can inspire younger kids to grab the board, go out and skate. Like without skateboarding in my life, I wouldn't be where I'm at today. It just really helped me out through a lot of tough times in my life. It was just something I could always go to. It didn't matter how old I was or what I was thinking about, whether it was like I had trouble with like girls or like work or school, you know. I just had skateboarding, which was amazing. Just such a good release and something I think everyone should have in their life, something like that just really brings that out of them.
That was Josh Lenz on skateboarding, and if you're a skate fan and ever in the Windsor area, make sure you look him up at his upcoming store, The Boneyard. I'm Lisa Wright, signing off from The Journal.
I mean, you know, apart from all those hard falls, I always wanted to learn how to skateboard.
Really? Well, maybe Lisa could give you a few tips. It looks like she learned a lot putting that story together.
Yeah, maybe. But for now, let's keep moving and check out our second story.
Cool.
Did you ever wonder where all the birds from the pet store come from? I mean, you might think they come from southern climates, but it turns out there are bird breeders right here in the city. Producer Sal Monaco met up with a local canary breeder, Joe Ceruto, and discovered some amazing things. Let's check it out.
This is Joe Ceruto, a retired grocery store owner who now spends his days raising and breeding canaries all year round. In the summer months, Joe's bird population can reach anywhere from 100 to 200 birds. This is a lot of work for a 77-year-old, but Joe is devoted.
Allevare I canari è troppo lavoro, ma a me mi piace. La mattina a pulire le gabbie, dopo a darci da mangiare, cambiarci l'acqua, è troppo lavoro.
This narrow path can be a difficult task for Joe to walk in the wintertime. This is why before the fall season, Joe sells off most of his baby canaries to limit the amount of trips and time spent caring for the birds in the winter months. Raising and breeding canaries can cost Joe up to $200 a month in just food alone. Selling canaries not only makes the winter months easier on Joe, but it helps him buy food and supplies for his birds. Selling canaries can be quite profitable, with each bird ranging anywhere from $20 to $80.
Io non lo faccio per i soldi, lo faccio perché mi piace, mi passo il tempo. Io ci spendo 2-3 ore al giorno lì dentro, solo per sentirli, che mi piace come cantano. E così mi passa la giornata più facile.
Even though Joe raises and breeds canaries, the European goldfinches are his favorite.
I gardellini mi piacciono assai perché li avevamo in Italia e quando eravamo piccoli ci prendevamo e mettevamo nella gabbia per cantare, non per fare allevamento.
For the past 3 years now, Joe has attempted to crossbreed a male European goldfinch with a female canary. The European goldfinch is actually a subspecies of the canary family. That is why it is possible to crossbreed them.
Voglio fare l'allevamento tra il cardellino e la canaria, che così voglio fare i muli. C'ho già 3 anni che ci provo, ma non mi è riuscito fino adesso perché sono troppo delicati.
Choosing a female canary to be a potential breeding partner for the European goldfinch is no easy task. Considering the size difference, the attitude of the birds is also a major factor. If the birds don't get along well with each other, the chances of them seriously injuring themselves is much higher than them actually breeding. This is why Joe must keep a very close eye to ensure the survival of both birds. For the 3rd year in a row, Joe has attempted to breed the European goldfinch with a canary. Even though he has been unsuccessful, he is confident that this summer will be the summer he finally achieves his goal.
Che I cardellini che ho sono proprio buoni e penserò che ci riuscirò.
Wow, those were a lot of birds.
Tell me about it. I mean, imagine how much bird food they eat and how much they,
What?
you know.
Ew, Jay, I don't even want to think about that. Can we just get back to what we're doing here, please?
Okay. All right, let's check out another story, all right?
Cool then, what's up?
Okay, well, Omar El Dib spoke with Coach Jim Barkley of our own Centennial Colts basketball team. We'll see that story and much more coming up after this short break. So keep it on play right here on The Journal.
Welcome back to The Journal. We all know that exercising and staying active is so important.
That's very true. And basketball is a great way to do that. Our own Centennial Colts have almost completely revamped this team this year with only 2 returning players and a brand new coach. Omar El Dib met with Coach Jim Barkley to learn how the team is trying to turn things around after their 1-4 start. Have a look.
In the background, we see the team practicing with one of my assistant coaches, David Joseph.
Another driving force behind the Centennial Colts this season is the assistant coach, David Joseph. He and Jim have coached together in the past and are looking to ignite the roster to play at the level they expect.
Dave and I worked together for quite a while, coaching high school, and we're pretty excited about being here for our first year. This is really a rebuilding year. They weren't very successful last year. We've only got 2 players returning, so everybody else's first year.